welcome back to Legal Threads. Today we're in Duluth, Minnesota, in 1905, and another storm is about to test the limits of the law. The steamship Reynolds, owned by Lake Erie Transportation Company, is unloading its cargo at Vincent's dock. By 10 o'clock that night the storm is roaring, with winds hitting 50 miles per hour. The unloading is done, but the ship can't leave. Tugboats can't reach her, and if the lines are cut, she'll drift into danger. So the crew makes the only reasonable choice: they stay put. They reinforce the lines, they hold the vessel tight to the dock, and by the time the storm passes the Reynolds is safe. But the dock? It's battered and broken from hours of pounding, with damages totaling about $500. Vincent, the dock owner, sues. Lake Erie argues necessity: we had no choice, we had to save the ship. But the Minnesota Supreme Court sees it differently. The court agrees that the captain acted wisely, that staying moored was justified, but adds a crucial twist: just because necessity gave you the privilege to use the dock doesn't mean you get a free pass on the damage. The ship was preserved at the dock owner's expense. Fairness demands compensation. The court draws a sharp distinction between acts of God and deliberate choices. If the storm had ripped the ship loose and sent it crashing into the dock, that would be pure accident. But here the damage was the result of a conscious decision to use another's property for your own benefit. And when you benefit, you bear the cost. Vincent versus Lake Erie stands as the companion case to Plouffe versus Putnam. Plouffe tells us you may trespass out of necessity. Vincent tells us that if you cause harm while doing so, you must pay. Together, these storm cases give us the full shape of the private necessity doctrine: privilege with responsibility. This has been Legal Threads. If you're enjoying these deep dives into the stories behind the doctrines, remember to like and subscribe for more. See you next time.